what's up? We're here at the EA Summer Studio Showcase World Blasting Launch Zone release. I was hoping to see the PC version of Burnout Paradise here, but that's not here. But we're going to take a loop and look around and see what is here. Okay, so we're here starting at this end of the room. We're going to make our way around and see what's here. This is Nerf N-Strike for the Wii, which get a shot of the controller. It's actually a Nerf gun. I think it might actually shoot realistic Nerf items, as well as being a shell for the Wii remote, which that's something. Getting over here into some more PC stuff here. The Sims 2 Apartment Life, which is it's got the Sims, and they're in apartments. That actually looks like a house. Down here we have Battle Forge, which is great because it'll let you forge your own battles on the PC. Mercs 2 World in Flames. This game is pretty much done. It's coming out at the end of the month. I played it last week and flew helicopters myself and blew up some stuff, and it is cool. Here's Devin Bennett. What up, dog?
What up? What up, kid?
Show the camera some love, man. Come on.
Giant Bomb. Giant Bomb, the real deal.
That's right, son. Mercs 2 coming out soon, right?
Yeah, August 31st.
Awesome. You gonna send review builds real soon?
Nope.
Tiger Woods PGA Tour 09 demo for this just came out on Xbox Live Arcade or on Xbox Live Marketplace, and I believe PlayStation Network soon to follow if it's not already up already. It's golf. Look at that grass. Look at that grass. That's next generation grass right there. Over here is the final game of the Outer Ring. That's NHL 09, which they just finished talking about in the presentation that we were not allowed to tape. But this is looking pretty cool because you'll be able to like create your own team and do like a big online league thing where all 50 players that are associated with that team are all real players. So every player on the ice will be a real person. You could have all kinds of crazy business going on with that seems like it could be really interesting in terms of like sports games and the future of sports. The NHL series has always been real big about innovating in that way, and it's cool to kind of see them keeping that going. Doug Perry, what are you doing here?
I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Everyone wants to know where did you end up? What's going on? Tell the Giant Bomb audience.
I'm working at Future US on a secret project.
Oh, the secret! You're part of the secret project of Future.
Yeah, one of the secret projects. So we'll be talking about it soon, and we can certainly give you a couple hints maybe in a month or so.
Very excellent. Very excited. Good to see you back in the game, son.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, keep it real.
Right.
Thank you. Here is Boogie Superstar, which is a dancing rhythm dance game. It's the sequel to Boogie, and it has a bunch of songs in it. I was really confused there for a moment because during the presentation, these two teenage girls get up and play it. And there's like, here's a new song from Katy Perry. And I was like, really? Are they going to have these like 14-year-old girls dance to I Kissed a Girl? Is that about to happen? Because my parole officer doesn't like it when I see stuff like that. And then over in the DS area, they've got some more Sims games and Henry Hatsworth in the Puzzling Adventure, which on the top screen is a platformer, and on the bottom screen is a puzzle game, and that looks like it could be totally awesome. Like, no joke, that game looks like it could be bitchin' and rad. So looking forward to more on that one. And that's it from here at EA. They've got another game being shown in a theater that I guess we can't talk about. Or is that the one we can talk about as of tomorrow? I'll look at the list. See if I can even say the name of this game. They made us sign some pretty heavy stuff here. Okay, by the time this goes up, it'll be Friday, August 15th, so we can talk about Godfather 2. It's a video game. You heard it here first.
Hey, I'm joined here by Mike Perry, creative director on The Godfather 2. Mike, how you going?
It's going great, thanks.
Now, there's some big gameplay differences between this and the last Godfather game. What can you tell us about that?
That's right. You know, in the first Godfather game, the player rose up through the Corleone family. They started off as a street-level thug and rose up to become Don of the Corleone family. But you never really had a chance to play as the Don in Godfather 1. The Godfather 2 is all about playing as the Don. The key thing we've added to the Godfather 2 is a mode called the Don's View. And the Don's View is a mode where you get to see the top-down view of the city what families are controlling what rival rackets, who controls what crime rings, how many associates they put to guard rackets, and make strategic decisions about what rackets you want to take over, what crime rings you want to take over, what people of influence you want to have in your back pocket, and what kind of people you want to bring into your own family.
Now, this obviously shares the same name as a very famous film, but how does this actually connect to Godfather 2, the movie?
The game is set in the Godfather 2 film fiction. You know, the Godfather 2 film is actually two films in one in a lot of ways. It's got the Vito Corleone era and the Michael Corleone era. The Godfather 2 game is set in the Michael Corleone era. So it's set in the mid-60s. You work for Michael Corleone as part of his crime monopoly, part of his crime syndicate, and you act as the Don of New York.
Very cool stuff. Damn, I keep blanking. I feel terrible.
That's quite all right.
So what have you changed as far as the action in the game goes?
Right. In the Godfather 2, we've expanded the Black Hand controller. We call it Black Hand 2.0. In the Godfather 1, the Black Hand controls were mapped to the analog stick, but we've moved those to the right and left triggers. What that lets you do is map the right punch and the left punch to those trigger controls. So you can use different moves, like left, 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 right will break a guy's arm, or left, 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 right, right, left will let you punch a guy in the throat.
Very cool stuff. Well, what platforms are you guys bringing this to right now?
The Godfather 2 is coming out on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3.
And you have a release date for that yet?
It's coming out in February.
Fantastic. That's pretty soon. That's sooner than it sounds.
It is very soon. We've got a lot to do, and we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Excellent. Well, thanks for your time, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, here I am from Ears. What we're demoing here is the actual life-size Vulcan, which will be featuring our new Nerf blaster game this holiday season. We haven't named a price yet, but it's going to be a smash hit this holiday season, right along with our Nerf title. And Switch Shot, which will be featured in our new Nerf game as well from Hasbro.
I cashed.
That's it. All right, I didn't expect. I just blacked out.
Paul Burnett, explain to me your relationship.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So explain to me your position and how you relate to the creation of Warhammer Online. Like, you're not with you're like this gun for hire, this Warhammer man. You're Warhammer man.
Warhammer man. So my job when I first turned up was to try and explain the idea, and that's really hard because almost all the ideas in Warhammer are very, very English. So what I did is I thought to myself, well, I need to take an idea, and I took Batman because Warhammer is Batman, basically.
So it's basically, which class do I have to play as to be Batman?
Batman is an idea, it's a concept, but there are certain things that are always consistent. Bloke, Gotham, cape, butler, criminal, Joker, you know, stuff like that.
Right.
Warhammer's like that. It's an idea. It's a really cool idea. And so the sort of stuff we did early on, where you had to catch them and hit them with sticks, is we had to make a giant. And what one of the guys did, he was really, really diligent. He went and ordered the toy soldier. And then he measured it. And then he measured
it. Got it.
And then he measured a normal soldier. And then he worked out what the ratio was so that he could work out how big the giant was. And I said, no, you don't understand. It's only that big because it's made of metal, and they're trying to make a profit. You know, what you've got to do is not say the giant is this big and the man's this big. You've got to say it's a giant. It's giant size.
So it's not about taking pewter figurines and translating them identically into this massively multiplayer world.
It would be like taking Lego Batman and thinking that he always had yellow hands with no thumbs.
Are you far enough away, Vinny? So what percentage of the game in your head do you feel, I mean, you're in the home stretch, I mean, it's practically done, no one's even working, everyone's on vacation, right? So what's the percentage of your head is going to be in that box when they buy it in September?
Wow. Well, if the idea was this, we delivered on that. That's what we delivered on. And how good is that? This good. So it's this good.
It looks like about the size of a game box. I mean, that's about as good as it needs to be to sell, right?
It's this good and sticky.
Sticky. That's disgusting.
Well, it depends. You never play with sticky things?
I do, but at home.
The best thing is actually just call bullshit on it. Go and register, log in, download, play the beta, and if you don't like it, tough. if you do like it, come in. The water's lovely. We've got no problem with someone who goes, it's not for me. All we're asking for is someone to come and have a look at it. I mean, you know, it's only 3 years of 300 people's souls.
That sounds like it'd be worth a lot of money. That's a lot of souls.
It is a lot of souls. Plus, Carrie worked really hard. She says hi, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Tell her I said hello. I guess I could actually.
You could probably
Hey.
just, hi, Carrie.
Hi, how's it going?
She had this terrible problem of she had this great idea with her team of putting speech bubbles in, but we used to have this sort of placeholder box. And when she put these speech bubbles in, they were so different and so interesting and so incongruous to what people were used to that she just got this huge wave of negativity of people going, I don't like the nicely designed professional buttons, put the terrible button boxes in. I like them when they were brown and Quake-like.
Well, she's good at starting trouble.
Well, she is good, and she held her ground, which is actually one of the things you have to do. Being a producer, is she a producer now? She probably is, isn't she?
Yeah, you like promote her like 9 times or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Got to keep her something.
It's a Wednesday, isn't it? And you're faced with this problem, and the problem is this. You have to hold your ground and stand up for what you believe in right up until the moment that you're supposed to capitulate immediately or get fired. And that's...
Oh!
that's such... Oh, wait a
That
minute.
is the part I forgot!
There you go.
Yeah!
Well, bear that in mind for future reference.
I'll remember that. So, Paul, when can people look forward to seeing Warhammer Online on shelves?
We're out September the 18th, but you can play it way before then. And keep coming to this website because they're working hard and they're good people.
We look forward to you coming out and drilling a hole in a table soon.
Oh, that is going to be... Can we buy you a table?
Hey, we'll take a table, man. We ain't above it.
We
How many stars do you want? I mean, what? Hey, signing off.